Well, hello, this is Lance. Today we're having a look at this. This is the Govee Table Lamp 2. But before we have a look at it, I guess we better unbox it. So, okay, looks like standard how-to in various languages. A Matter guide card. Yes, this is Matter compatible, so that's a thing. Put those aside. One standard EU plug and cable. What is this? DreamView. Govee DreamView is our sync system. Oh, right, okay. Put that aside there. And here we have our lamp. I'm sure I'm supposed to be pulling it out this way. Let me in. Oh, there it is. And there we have it, the lamp. I actually got this on a Amazon Prime Day special, and I thought, oh, that looks quite cool. I've got some Govee stuff here, and I'm sure this will fit in somewhere and quite nicely. And it actually turns out to be quite an interesting little device. It does everything that you would expect from a device like this. It's basically an LED lamp, which can do anything for any colors, in any colors, and any patterns that you could possibly imagine. It also syncs with other Govee devices if you have the right equipment, which is also quite interesting if you have it on like a gaming desk or something like that. It has some built-in patterns right out the box. So obviously at the top, you can see over there. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. You can see it's got your power, and it's got a brighter and dimmer toggle, and of course here you've got, this is just basic colors, so you can switch through any normal colors that you would possibly imagine. And over here you have some set effects. So you have I don't think there's very many, I think there's about 10 or so, but that all changes with the app. You can pretty much do whatever the hell you want with the app. So there are some interesting effects going there. And then obviously all the colors. It does get quite bright. I've only got this on about 20%. We toned down the color a bit. For the purposes of this video, I'm keeping it quite low because otherwise I'm just going to blow out all my video here. And obviously you've got your power switch on top. The nice thing about this is obviously then when you get into the app, which I suppose this would be an opportune time to fire up the app and have a look at that. So once you're in the app, basically the sky's the limit. So you can go in and, sorry, you can go in and you can change basically anything. So right from the start, you have basic colors, very easy, normal, standard colors, the same colors that toggles through on the hardware switch on top. And then you have scenes, and this is where basically you can let your imagination go wild. There is so many existing scenes, as you can see here, white light, reading. Some of these are user created, some of them are created by Govee. I think these are the Govee created ones. You know, Christmas, Halloween, etc., etc. And for all of these, obviously, you can toggle the speed of their movement and the luminosity at the top here, the brightness. So it can really fill up a room if it's you wanted more than just a subtle little light. Illumination, this is obviously just your various shades of white. Music, it'll do its thing depending on the different sounds. You can have your own little disco going there, I guess. Spectrum. So that is what you'd expect. It'll listen to, it's got its own little built-in microphone, and it'll listen to any sounds going around. Okay, then you've also got your DIY. I've already just done one here, but basically what happens is you can start off with a base of whatever movement is going on here. So let's say we want rainbow, or let's say fire. You go, okay, and now you can start picking and removing colors. So let's say we only want a, oops, no, that's not what I want to do. We only want a blue fire. So we can remove all the non-blue related, and now we have our own blue fire. It doesn't stop there, because what you can do is, no, we don't want to save that, is you can actually draw your own. Okay, to start off with, you basically select your background color and say, okay, well, that's my base, I'll have some red here, and then you can take your pen and you can go and take another color, let's say something like blue, and then you can just start filling in. You can get it to slide, as you can see, the different speeds, and make it diagonally going to the left. So you can get your whole little candy cane effect going there, or whatever. And then when you're finished, you can just save it, and then that'll be the preset for that. Also, what I do like about the Govee products is, in this particular case, you would want to do this, I would imagine. You don't want it on 24/7. So you can set timers. You can set up to 4 different timers. As you can see here, I've got it to set to switch on at 7 AM and just before midnight to switch off again. So these timers you can set for all Govee devices that are smart, which is most of them these days. So there's a lot of functionality. You can, using various Govee devices, sync them up and have them pulsating to your game on your PC or anything like that, or that type of thing, or the movie that you're watching. So this is all very integrated with the rest of their devices. So if you've got an LED strip behind your TV or your monitor or something, and then a couple of these next to it, you can sync them all up to give you the correct effects that you're looking for. Anyway, I wouldn't call this a review. This was just a quick look at the Govee device. It is an interesting device. I would possibly get a second one for a specific desk design, which I'm thinking about doing. If you haven't subscribed, then subscribe for those videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more DIY projects in the studio here, because I'm not really happy with the way it looks. So that'll be interesting, I hope. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this brief video. If you did, please like, subscribe, all those lovely YouTube things. And I will obviously have links, affiliate links, down in the description below for this device and anything else that we've discussed. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye now.